Two things. Yes, that's right. Two things. Knockout of the year candidate, and you better know the name Radley Da Silva, because after you watch this video, you're going to know the name. You're going to know that he's UFC ready. This kid from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, is about to hit the map in the UFC. What a performance he put on. Let's get right to it, folks. Holy crap. The main event, Battlefield Fight League 81. If we look at the results over on MMA Sucker, Radley Da Silva defeats Drake Randall via knockout, spinning heel kick to the dome at 12 seconds of round 2 to continue to hold the featherweight belt around his waist. Spoke after the fight to commentator Michael Chiesa, called the 3 letters UFC out, and boy, this kid is the real deal. Took some time off, but again, the real freaking deal. Came back, and this was a hell of a fight. He definitely had the first round. I was sitting next to Battlefield Fight League president Jay Golshani, and he goes, man, Radley's in for a fight here. He hit Drake with a few good shots, hit him with a few low blows. The people sitting behind us wanted points deducted, but Radley continued to push forward and really close the distance. His capoeira skills are second to none. He was throwing spinning stuff. He was throwing jumping knees. He was throwing straight punches down the middle. But Drake Randall continued to come forward as well and close the distance. Got a takedown. Radley got back up. He slammed him down again another time, I believe, in the first round. Radley got right back up. And this just seemed to be the way the fight was going to go. And just very early on, landed the spinning heel kick to the face. Let's have a look at some of these highlights over on Instagram of that kick, because many people were posting it. Battlefield Fight League posted it up on their page. And yeah, holy crap.
Oh, big shot, that's it, it's over.
There it is! Highlight spinning heel kick, knockout by
Pardon my language, are you kidding me? Wow.
Holy crap. That was incredible. Holy crap. That was nasty.
You are...
Look at the reaction of
UFC.
That's something of UFC caliber.
All right, someone tag Dana on that highlight.
Wow.
UFC! Dana White, Sean Shelby! My last 3 opponents combined win streak, 18-0. I'm doing it the right way. I think in the right amount of time, I'll be kicking Ilya Tapuria's head into the stands and bringing a belt back to Canada and Vancouver.
We're one of the greatest champions this promotion's ever seen. Give it up for your 3-time featherweight champion, Radley Da Silva!
Impressive. Let's check out some other angles. Dennis Kang, who's in Radley's corner, he posted this on his Instagram page. That was insane. We need to watch that angle again. Crazy. That might be one of the best knockouts that I've ever seen live in person. Now, this is the Vancouver Casual. It's the same angle as Dennis King. I just want to watch it again from that same angle. And then he landed a left on the way down, which was super nasty. UFC Fight Pass has the knockout on their page as well from the angle of the live broadcast.
Oh, big shot, that's it, it's over.
There it is! Highlight spinning heel kick, knockout by
Pardon my language, are you kidding me?
Wow!
Look at this left.
Holy crap!
Drops him on the way down. Holy crap. Like, I've never seen a knockout like that in person. I was cage side. Got to see that up close and personal. And Radley Da Silva, his record not updated yet on Tapology. He is 6-1. Considered snake eyes because he, man, if I'm saying it, he can see everything. Very, very impressive. I'm sure his rankings in Western Canada and in North America and in Canada will change after this knockout. This says he's from Aegis Athletics. He's from Ash Capoeira and Pinnacle MMA in Richmond. And look at this. It was decisions, 2 submissions. Now he'll have a KO on that record. Since his debut, which he lost to Ben Jansen, I mean, he was coming in there. I think he was like 16 or 17 years old at that time. Went on to beat Joe Parada, who was an up-and-coming prospect out of Toshido in Kelowna. Beat him in 2013. Then he had a huge gap. Didn't come back until 2019. Beat John Ewan under Rise FC and earned their championship. A couple canceled bouts against 2 big-name opponents. Then came back to beat Mike McAloon in 2023 after a 2-year hiatus. 4-year hiatus. And then earned the strap by beating a very, very tough opponent in Maxime Susi, who held the championship. Went on to beat Caleb Moctezuma, who had a decorated record of 11-5. He rear naked choked him with the Rutolotine, and then defeats Drake Randall with that spinning heel kick knockout. I mean, if this kid isn't UFC ready, I don't know what is. We saw a ton of extra amazing performances at Battlefield Fight League 81 as well. We can go through those now. Mac Larson held on to his championship in a wicked back-and-forth battle against Ashton Charlton. He defeated him by submission due to rear naked choke in the 3rd round. Dejan Kajic defeated Ashmash Regi a minute and 1 second into the 1st round. That one was flurries, to say the least, in that performance, but you know, the referee could have given Ash the benefit of the doubt, let him have a little bit more time. Jamie Siraj, arguably another guy who's UFC bound, defeated David Briones. I talked to him after his fight. He wasn't too impressed with his performance because he wanted to get the victory in order to really seal that UFC Contractor Contender Series spot, maybe even UFC Edmonton. But he picked up a unanimous decision, 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. You can't be upset with 2 30-26s on the scorecard. Nick Willett defeated David Moon via submission rear naked choke. 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. This kid's jiu-jitsu is as slick as they come. Drew Brokenshire defeated Josh Kukowski, submission due to rear naked choke. And the fight of the night, Aso Polani versus Irfan Ahangarian via majority decision. Irfan had a point deducted in the 2nd round, and Aso had his back for about 3 minutes, so that 10-8 second round probably sealed the deal. Actually, it definitely sealed the deal. The majority decision to Aso Polani. Impressive performance after getting bloodied up and not necessarily being able to see out of one of his eyes early on in that fight with some reverse question mark kicks from Irfan. Very, very impressive performance. It was a fight card like no other. BFL 81, if you can check that out. You can see it on UFC Fight Pass and on YouTube, the preliminary card. But man, oh man, remember the name, folks. Radley Da Silva. He will be in the UFC within this calendar year, in my opinion. Make sure to check out Slappy's, the best vodka soda in town, and follow us on all social media platforms at MMA Sucka. That does it for the weekend, folks. I'm out.